Today, let's talk about a product that we use sometimes on a day-to-day basis or every couple of days, and some of us don't use it anymore, me included, but it hasn't stopped me researching and understanding what are the ingredients in it and its history and a few other things. Let's talk about shampoo and conditioner. I know that a lot of people today suffer when they use shampoo and conditioner, they get reactions, and so they have to go and research products that don't cause those reactions, whether they're, skin reactions, hives and all different things, or they cause other scalp issues, but they don't actually question what are actually these ingredients and why are they doing the damage that they're doing when we use them. Now, I can personally look back. I used to use a lot of waxes and gels and stuff for I had long flowing hair. Then I would also go and use shampoo and conditioner. So I'm using chemicals during the day to spiky my hair, or when I had long hair to make it a little bit greasier. And then I'll go into the shower and use shampoo and again, chemicals. And, is that the reason why I've lost my hair or it's thinned out? Or obviously we understand it's hereditary. But now let's look at products that we're using every single day. Maybe they are contributing to a lot of the issues that we are seeing today with hair. So I did explore a little bit of shampoo and conditioner. I haven't used it for years, but the word shampoo actually comes from a Hindi word called shampoo, so CHAMPO, and that actually means massage. So for centuries, people cleaned and cared for their hair using pretty much simple ingredients or whatever ingredients that they could find in their village or area that they lived. And that could have been herbs, clay, plant extracts, oils, eggs, and even natural soaps that they created themselves. And I guess different cultures created their own methods, their own formulas, their own ingredients. I think that's how we used to actually clean our hair and care for our hair. And then modern shampoo actually began emerging in the early 1900s when the cosmetic industry began and expanded. And so they started to look at different formulas and how they could probably make it better, cheaper. And when I say better, I mean, how can it clean better? But is that better for the health of the hair and the person? Or is it just making it easier and better so that they could sell more? And that's the question. Is what they're putting in there going to help them sell the product and then your health comes second? Or is it your hair and health first and then they want to sell it more? That's how actually shampoo started and where it's evolved from, and then conditioner followed after. And conditioner sort of came more with the ingredients to soften and detangle and shine and maybe even help repair your hair. That was sort of the idea of conditioner. You shampoo, you clean, and then you use conditioner after. The problem is when you actually start to research what they started putting in the shampoos and conditioners, you sort of started to question, are these good for us? What are they actually doing? And when you do that, you open your eyes as to the ingredients they're using are actually doing more damage to your actual hair and skin than they are actually what they're meant to be doing, which is clean it. Your body actually has a lot of oils and natural oils, which we actually want to keep on our bodies and our skin, on our hair. So to keep washing them out and washing them with the chemicals is an issue. You can wash them, but it's really important that you use products that are softer for your hair and your body, going to allow your natural oils to stay and actually do the thing that they're meant to while the product you're using is actually cleaning. So when you actually look into it, a lot of those products have chemicals such as Sodium Lauryl Sulfate, Sodium Laureth Sulfate. So that's SLS and SLES. And I discussed that in a lot of the products in my previous episodes, and I did do an episode on the SLS and SLES products. They also have preservatives. Obviously, a lot of products have water as their base, again, to make it cheaper, and also water does help with all the ingredients mixing together. But when you put water in it, you need a chemical preservative. And a lot of these shampoo and conditioners have a lot of preservatives because they have to. Otherwise, your product inside the bottle is going to create mold and bacteria, and that you don't want to put on your body. Sometimes it'll go in your eyes. You're going to get infections and open wounds on your face, on your lip. You might have a little cut on your lip. We don't want preservatives, but they have to be in there when there's water in there. Now, a lot of them also have synthetic fragrances fragrances. We love having our hair smell good after. So when you wash it, you'd think that there wouldn't be any smell to it. You're going to get rid of all the oils and the smells and the dirt and everything. But all of a sudden, when you finish, you smell your hair and it smells like all these fragrances. They stay on your hair. Now, I talked about the fragrances, and they do use the word fragrance, but they can have up to 10 different chemical components under that banner of fragrance. And that's an issue in itself. We all react differently. They can cause issues with the hormones in our bodies. So I would be very mindful and question a lot of the products we're using and how they smell and how it smells after. There are all different chemicals. I can't go into all of them, but I just want to question and make you aware of what you're using and to maybe try to make a better decision next time you buy your shampoo and conditioner. In conditioner, they use a lot of silicons, and same shampoo. The silicon is actually helping to make it really soft and silky, and that is not a natural thing. If your hair is naturally soft and silky, then great. After you clean it, it should just become soft and silky. But you've got to be using natural products. Get rid of a lot of the chemicals because they're doing more damage than good. They could actually even be fast tracking your hair to make it even thinner. And if you're using chemical after chemical all day, every day, at some point, it's going to cause issues to your hair rather than using natural products. I guess that was all I wanted to do, was just understand shampoo and conditioner, the chemicals that are in there, question them, go and get your product, try and read the ingredients. I saw a shampoo turned over in the supermarket and there was 25 ingredients in there. I actually couldn't understand and read half of them. I'd be surprised to know if any of them actually do benefit. Now, we all want to actually clean our hair, get rid of the smell and the oils and all of that, but I think we should start to do it in a better way. So read the ingredients. You can find a lot more natural and chemical-free shampoo and conditioners on the shelf. You might need to research a bit more, maybe buy stuff online rather than the supermarkets, but there are sulfate-free shampoos. There are fragrance-free hair products. You could even find traditional soap-based shampoos. There's herbal hair rinses. You could even use apple cider vinegar rinses. Again, I've talked about a lot of, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, baking soda. There's so many, coconut oil, beef tallow. There's so many natural things you could actually use that are doing the same thing. But that's just so weird these days. And the bottle full of chemicals is normal. So there's coconut oil treatments. There's argan oil, which is actually really good for your hair. Aloe vera based products. There's just so many natural oils and products you can use to help wash and clean your hair, and even use after it to make it silky smooth without actually using a conditioner full of chemicals and silicons. That's all I wanted to discuss today. Shampoo and conditioner. Go and grab your bottle, understand that, or try to read the ingredients, understand what you're using, and then try to make a better decision. Try to use natural products for your hair and your head and your body. And if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. And you know what they say, happy skin, happy life.